Time to get your collar pressed. Time to get yourself all dressed. Time to get your shiny dance shoes on, 'cause everybody's jumping at Jax. All the kids are coming down just to dig the swinging sound. You can hear the band from miles away, 'cause everybody's jumping at Jax. Here's a little well-known secret, sure as there's a sky above. Nothing could be any sweeter than dancing with the one you love. When life is like a sour note, here's a happy antidote. Come to where the party never ends, 'cause everybody's jumping at Jax.
Hey everybody, welcome to JAX. I'm playing the part of MC this evening. I'm happy that you're here. I know they're very happy that you are here. I'm sure JAX has a lot of cool stuff coming up. I don't know what it is, except for I do know that on May 21st, is that right? May 21st? Yeah, May 21st, Tony and I will be here. So there's that. But check the screens, check their website, tip your servers, please, because they're awesome. And without further ado, I'm going to welcome to the stage my good and dear friend Tony Guerrero, Sal Lozano, Lyman Medeiros, Charles Ruggiero, Adam Bravo, and Alex Robinson's husband. Enjoy, it's going to be great.
Hey, thank you very much. Wow, thank you for being here, everybody. Hey, Golden, could I ask to have a little bit of this in the front wedge? I don't want to miss anything I'm saying. Thank you very much. How about it for Golden running sound? Guys, we're going to be looking at number 49 in your hymnals. And hey, thank you for being here. This is a fun book for me to play because I like to play with other horn players, and they don't always like to play with me. So this allows me that opportunity to do that. And this music is kind of based in the 1950s West Coast jazz era, which I don't know how many were around for that. Any few of you? And, it's just this outgrowth of the music that was coming out of New York, the whole cool jazz scene that was happening through Miles Davis originally. And some of those guys came out west. And then there were already some people out here, like great musicians like Chet Baker and Shorty Rogers and Jerry Mulligan came out west. And this whole new movement that was kind of influenced by the warm, breezy California climate, and it just, was this cool little thing that was happening for several years in the 1950s, and really those groups would often feature multiple horns and these tight little harmonies, and that's sort of what this book is put together for. And when I say book, I'm talking about all the charts we have here tonight. And so we're going to play a song now. There's the most famous club from the West Coast jazz era was called the Lighthouse. And it's still open, and it's in Hermosa Beach. It's still up and running, and they still have jazz on Sundays. And back in those days, that was the place. There's a lot of great musicians played there. A lot of albums came out of that time. In fact, for those of you who go to the Pageant of the Masters, the Lighthouse All-Stars did a live recording in the shell there at where the Pageant of the Masters is. And this is a song written by saxophonist Bob Cooper. And this is a song they recorded called Mood for Lighthouse. Yeah. Mood for Lighthouse by Bob Cooper. Is Bob here? No. He died 30 years ago. We're going to do a song now. This is an old Miles Davis tune called Four, and we're going to do... haven't been any new Miles Davis tunes for a while. But this is the new arrangement of it, and it's one Charles doesn't like very much. Well, we're going to do an arrangement of a song of his called Four. For the heck of it. I actually do like it. No, that's okay, Charles. All right. 1, 2, 2. Now we're going to stop because I like those harmonies. It's for tenor sax, this particular one. That's the big one, yeah. West Coast was known for its really tight, bad harmonies. Here we go, one more time. Oh my God. I was curious to see where it was going. I think the fine time to quit drinking. 1, 2, ready? 1, 2, 1, 2. Thank you very much. Miles Davis's tune 4. Let me reintroduce everybody on the stage. I'm really thrilled with the guys I get to play with tonight. They are all some of my favorite musicians. And so once again, back there on the drums, that is Mr. Charles Ruggiero. On the bass, Mr. Lyman Medeiros. That's Adam Bravo right over there on the piano. Stephen Robinson right here on the trombone. And the great Sal Lozano on saxophone. We're going to go ahead and do a song now that is a brand new one in the book because it was just arranged over the last couple of days by a friend of mine who's in the audience tonight, and it is her birthday, and that is Sarah Newman right over there. Sarah, hello. Wave your hand so people see you. Up in the air. Stand up, give a speech. Sarah is a fantastic pianist and trumpet player and singer, but she's also a really great arranger and has been arranging a lot of big band tunes lately. She, in fact, did a song of Sal's for big band, right? Is that right? And at a recent concert. And so this is an arrangement she did just for tonight, and this is a great old Van Heusen song, Jimmy Van Heusen song called It Could Happen to You. And by way of trivia, just 2 nights ago, I ate in Jimmy Van Heusen's favorite restaurant up in the desert. Not Carl's Jr., no. I don't know why that's funny. It's true, though. And do you know that his name wasn't actually Van Heusen? He took it from the shirt company. Yeah. Yeah. Sarah, he'd like to know if he's supposed to play tenor or alto on this song.
I have a bad track record. Bass flute?
All right, this is Sarah Newman's arrangement of It Could Happen to You. By the way, it's her birthday. Did I mention that? Okay, good.
Ask her what the tempo is.
Yeah, why don't you count us off? No, serious. All right. Sarah Newman is an arrangement of It Could Happen to You. How about that? That's great, Sarah. Happy birthday. For your birthday, we're not going to pay you for doing that chart for us. Hey, speaking of guests in the audience, and aside from having Crystal Lewis in the audience, and for her being willing to come up and introduce us, thank you, Crystal, wherever you went. And we have a guest who I know has come here from further away than any of you because he's here from Slovakia. And we would like to invite him up to sing a song with us now. And it's we're going to kind of break away from the style a little bit, but it's a song you're all familiar with. Please welcome Carl to the stage. Where is he? Here he is. Hey. Let me grab this mic for you here. You want to come over here or over there?
That mic is tied to that monitor.
Perfect. Let's do that. Yeah. All right.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for the invitation. My name is Karol Chino. I'm coming from Slovakia. Huge greetings to all the audiences, especially to the table where are sitting the friends from Slovakia.
Four bars. 1, 2, 3.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. See what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart in song and let me sing forevermore. You are a lilac for a life she been adored. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. To the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart in song and let me sing forevermore. You are a lilac for a life she been adored. In other words, please be true. I love you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Beautiful. So next time you're in Slovakia, make sure to go catch him. Thank you, Ben. Beautiful. So you may have noticed from the last several tunes that a lot of the music of that era kind of rested in the same kind of vibe. There wasn't anything terribly fast, or not a ton of ballads. It was all kind of this mid-groovy tempo, and we're going to break that a little bit and do a ballad right now that is, it's in the book, and it's number 12. This is actually a song that I wrote back when I was in college, and that was not in the 50s. That was close. And this is, yes, tenor sax. This is we were given an assignment to write a song based on the chord changes from another classic song. And so we could pick any song, and I chose Thelonious Monk's Round Midnight and wrote a tune called Monk that is based on those changes. And I even wrote some really cheesy lyrics for it that you're not going to hear. And I'm going to actually play this on an old trumpet. This is a trumpet that was made in 1956 in LA, so it kind of fits the whole West Coast thing, same era. This is an old trumpet, and it might be the oldest thing on stage. No. Close to. I wasn't going to say anything. So this is a tune of mine called Monk. I think it's everybody, right? Yeah, rhythm section. So. 2, 3. Adam Bravo on the piano there. All right, we're going to do number 50 in the books, guys. 50. 50. It's on tenor sax, Charles. Hey, guess what? Lyman just had a birthday on Tuesday, huh? Wasn't it Tuesday? Lyman. I don't have a present for you either. All right, this is a great old song called There Will Never Be Another You, and it's a little arrangement I did for this band, and it goes more or less like this. Thank you very much. There'll never be another you. Normally, I'm really smart and I think about what tunes to do next, and I didn't do that. Bernie's tune, did I hear that? Okay, oh, was that you? I thought it was from the audience. Okay, well, that's number 13. We'll go ahead and honor the drummer's request as soon as he puts a little money in the tip jar. Here's an arrangement we did of a classic tune called Bernie's Tune, which was written by Charles. Who wrote this? Bernie. Maybe Bernie. Bernie Taupin, maybe? No?
It is Bernie. Bernie is
It says arranged by Tony Guerrero, and that's all that counts. That's all that mattered. All right, well, we're going to feature our drummer by request of the drummer on this amazing arrangement of Bernie's tune. Charles Ruggiero on the drums back there.
Number 14.
Any other requests, Charles? Wipeout maybe, or sing, sing, sing. Drum boogie. Wipeout. We're going to do a song now called Green Dolphin Street. I think it's from a movie. I should learn the history of some of these songs. I've been playing this one forever. It's from a movie, right? Lana Turner? Yep. That's the name of the movie? No, she was in it. Okay. She played the Green Dolphin? Is that what I understand?
Woman who hurt the man. It's like a story of, yeah,
Okay. He'll get back to us on all that. Here's our arrangement of Green Dolphins.
movie night at Charles.
Dolphin Street. How about Sal on that melody there on alto saxophone? Didn't know he could play alto, did you? Wow, the nights go kind of quick here at Campus JAX. I mean, it feels that way up here. Maybe for you guys it's really long. But feels like it goes by quickly. It's weird. Time is kind of relative. Like it feels like it's going quickly, and then the drum solos seem like they last forever. We're going to do number 52. We're going to do at least a couple more songs if we can squeeze them in here. And this is one of my all-time favorite songs, and it's never been in this book. I just threw this arrangement together so we could play it tonight because I like this song so much. And this is from the show Guys and Dolls. This is called I've Never Been in Love Before. I've never been in love before. Well, folks, that's just about it for us. We're going to do one more song for you. This is number one in the books, guys. And you're number one in my heart. We do want to thank you for being here. And how many came in already familiar with the whole concept of West Coast jazz? I'm just curious. A few of you, all right. And how many will ever come back for it? No, I'm not going to. I won't even ask that. This is a song. So when my dad first came to this country, he's from Mexico in the late 50s. As I understand it, I wasn't there, but maybe Sal can tell me. The first piece of furniture he bought was one of those old console, remember those big, long console stereos, which I have one now in my home. It's an amazing piece of equipment. But that was the first thing he bought, and then every paycheck he would go buy a new album. So by the time I was listening to music in high school, I had this amazing album collection of my dad's that had everything from classical music to mariachi music to jazz, lots of jazz, and pop stuff, and just a pretty eclectic mix. And there was one particular album in there that caught my eye, and it was called Shoot the Trumpet Player. And it was by a guy actually out of New York, although he did do some West Coast record dates, but a trumpet player named Mel Davis, who isn't that well known, but this is a song that he had. It was right, I found this song on this album, recorded in 1956, and it was right when I was starting to get into the flugelhorn, so this also caught my eye because it was called Flugel Bugle Blues. And so we're going to close off the night with this Flugel Bugle Blues. Once again, that's Mr. Charles Ruggiero back there on the drums. Lyman Medeiros on the bass. Adam Bravo on the piano. Stephen Robinson on trombone. The great Sal Lozano on the saxophone. Once again, thank you to Golden and to the whole staff here, and to all of you guys for keeping music going here 6 nights a week at Campus JAX. We are so appreciative of you showing up and for us having a venue to play music like this. Like where else, you don't get to hear this kind of music very often. So this is called Flugel Bugle Blues. Thank you very much, Charles, Lyman, Adam. Stephen, Sal,
Let me do my job. Sal, Lyman, Charles, Stephen, Adam, Tony Guerrero, right here, ladies and gents. Listen, I have had the privilege of playing with every single one of these guys in some capacity, and I just have to say, no, they make it look so effortless, and it just sounds so easy, and it is not. What we are hearing is years upon years, some more than others, of dedication and discipline and effort and no small measure of joy. And I feel like you guys brought the absolute good stuff tonight, so thank you so much, right? Thank you, yes, again, to reiterate what Tony said, Golden in the back for making them sound really great. John Wynn, Tim Ellis, on behalf of Jack Jasper and Campus JAX, we so appreciate you coming and supporting this amazing community of musicians. Again, check the website. There is something almost every night of the week here. Coming up this Sunday night, actually, are we like Brian Setzer Orchestra fans? Anybody? Bernie Dressel, who was the drummer for Brian Setzer's orchestra, is bringing his big band here this Sunday night. It's going to be really great. Tikiyaki Orchestra is coming up, which I think sounds super fun. I've never seen them before. But also on the 21st, Tony and I will be here. We don't know what we're doing yet, but it's going to be great. So we hope to see you. Thank you, guys. Have a great night. Just